Good day everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to a new video. Today I'm unboxing and taking a look at the Elephone S7. So this is basically a copy of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. So we have the Helio X20 processor. This is a powerful processor. We have 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage and running Android 6. We also have a 5.5-inch screen with a 1080p resolution. The screen is also curved around here, so it looks a lot like a Samsung device. So let's leave that aside for a quick second and see what else we get in the box here. So we get the SIM card tray removal tool, which is right there. But let me take this out. And here we get a couple of booklets. All right. I see that we also get a case. Let me just take this case out. So we get a silicone case. That's good to have, I guess. So we have a quick starting guide here, a couple of pictures. It's also in English and it's got a whole bunch of other languages as well. And this is a screen protector and it says explode proof. So I guess they're making fun of that Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Moving on with the box, so let me take this out. Let's see what else we have in here. A bit difficult to actually take this out. So I'm imagining this is the power adapter. So this is indeed a power adapter. Let's just see here. So it's a fast charger, as you can probably tell. So I'm very curious to see how long the battery lasts on this phone. And here we should get the micro USB cable. So we don't have a USB-C port with this phone. So now that we've seen what's in the box, let's check out the phone. So I see that we already have a screen protector applied. So let me just take this screen protector off. And I accidentally pressed the power button. Let me remove this back plastic as well. Alright, so it does look a lot like a Samsung device. So the back is super shiny, as you can probably tell. I'm not sure if this is actually made out of glass like the original S7 Edge. We also have a rear camera right there, the flash, the Elephone logo, and it says designed by Elephone, assembled in China. The frame is black and it does seem to be made out of metal. The buttons are also made out of metal and they're black in color. And all the way at the bottom we are going to find what looks to be like two speakers. However, I'm pretty sure that only one of them is a speaker and the other one is a microphone. And that is the charging port. And on this side we are just going to find the SIM card tray. Alright, so let me lock this for a second. So on the front here we're going to find the speaker on top there, the front facing camera. And all the way at the bottom here, the home button that's also a fingerprint scanner. So this seems a bit thicker than the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, because I had the S7 Edge, and this seems a bit thicker than that. We also have some nicely curved glass on top of the screen, and I don't actually believe that the screen underneath the glass is curved. So let's actually look at that. And as I was expecting, the screen kind of ends wherever the glass starts to curve. Since I've already turned on the phone, let's set it up. So let's go next. Let me connect to my Wi-Fi network, and I already see a dual band Wi-Fi because I can see my 5 GHz Wi-Fi network and the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network. So let me just type my password and we'll do next. And let's pick a screensaver. Let's pick this one, or a wallpaper, however you want to call it. And for the lock screen, we want this one. So let's go next. So agree, I guess. And it's done. So it was very quick. And I have to say that the screen does look beautiful. I mean, no matter what you say, the screen looks beautiful, even though it doesn't curve over those curved edges. The screen does look beautiful, and it looks like we have almost no bezels whatsoever. So yeah, I have to give them that. The phone looks unbelievably nice. Also, the viewing angles on the screen are really good. You can basically see the screen no matter how you have the phone angled, so you can see the screen in any conditions. And it does seem to get quite bright, but we'll have to see how well it does outside in the direct sunlight. Let's start by checking out what apps come pre-installed. So I basically see the Play Store and Google Maps, and that's about it. So not a whole bunch of stuff pre-installed, but that's a good thing because we don't really need all those junk Chinese apps. So this is a very, very good thing that we don't get anything installed, and the launcher looks like stock Android basically. So very, very close to stock Android. If we open the settings app, so let me open the settings app, this also looks like stock Android. And if we go all the way at about phone here, we are gonna see the model number, which is the S7 Android 6.0. The latest security patch, it's coming from June 1st, 2016. And at storage here, let's find the storage. So out of that 64 gigs of internal storage, we have about 10 being used by the operating system. So we have about 54 gigs of internal storage, and that's a lot of storage. I also see a few smart features, if we can call them smart features. So intelligent gesture closure. So you can do a couple of gestures, and let me open that once again. Double finger to adjust the volume. So that's a pretty cool feature, I guess. And screen gesture, I'm not sure how that one works, but I'll definitely check that out for the review. And the navigation bar here, let's click on. We can actually get the on-screen buttons, but personally I'm not a fan of the on-screen buttons, so we'll leave those aside. And that's about it for the settings app. So as you can probably tell, it is quite quick. Now let's open the camera app for a quick second. I just want to take a quick picture and see how the camera app looks. But I already see that we have the exact same MediaTek camera app that we've seen for many Chinese devices, and that's a shame. And this is not the quickest camera app in the world either. But let's check out one of those pictures and see how they look. So it does look pretty good, but I was really expecting that they would get a different camera app, because this MediaTek camera app just looks horrible. Another thing I wanted to check out was the fingerprint scanner. So let me set up a fingerprint here. So security, lock screen, fingerprint. So let's set up a fingerprint scanner. We'll go continue. We'll do that one more time. And let's see how the fingerprint scanner works. So to go back, you just have to touch the home button, and that's a cool feature. I've seen that for Meizu phones, for Xiaomi phones as well. So I do like that feature. So let's press done. And let's see what happens. So all you have to do is actually touch the fingerprint scanner, and it is pretty quick. Not the quickest out there, but it is pretty quick, and it's a good thing that you don't actually have to push the button. So very quick, and it seems to be quite accurate, but we'll see how it is for day-to-day use. So next I'm going to install the Antutu benchmark and the Geekbench 4, and we'll check out the benchmark results for this phone. On the Antutu benchmark we get a score of about 77,000, and at info here we can check some details about the phone. So the processor right there, the screen resolution, the RAM, and so on. And lastly, on the Geekbench 4 we get a multi-core score of 3724 and a single core score of 1587. Down here you can see some details about the phone, and here's some information about the test. And to conclude this video, I have to say that this phone looks really good for a phone that costs about $250. It does look really good. It's probably one of the best looking phones that I've seen from China, even though it's a clone basically of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Here is how it looks next to my Xiaomi Mi Note 2. So you can probably tell the bezels on this one are actually smaller than the bezels that we get on the Xiaomi Mi Note 2. So I have to give them that. The phone looks really good. So I'll definitely do a speed test video in between these two phones and a gaming test on that, and a few days after I get to use it, a full review. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.